C'est bon.
C'est bon? We can start?
Yes.
Hi guys.
Hi guys.
I finally have Pierre back on my channel. It's been a while, I feel like, since we last did a video together, especially a men's video.
Yeah.
And we saw a lot of comments, a lot of messages, a lot of replies to stories that you guys really wanted to see Pierre's current favorite fragrances. So that's what we're doing today.
My current favorites.
Current favorites, and it's really exciting because there's a lot of new fragrances in here. Like, I feel like for a while you were wearing the same fragrances for such a long time,
Yeah.
and now you're wearing a lot of new scents, which is cool.
Yeah. I'm opening my horizon.
Yes, broadening the horizons.
Yes.
So
yeah, this is my current favorite, and it's not my all-time favorite.
yeah, for sure.
I try to pick things that I didn't speak about in the past,
Yeah.
or at least not for most of them.
Yeah.
So let's go.
Let's get into it.
Yeah.
Let's start.
I'm gonna start with something that is like
Iconic.
iconic. It's something really easy. It's for every day, any situation. It's like so versatile.
Yeah.
It's always a good idea. Like, it's simple, efficient. It's always a good idea.
You can show it up to the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Bleu de Chanel, Eau de Parfum.
Mm-hmm.
So I know that there is the Eau de Toilette and the Parfum. I'm not too familiar. I'm not sure if there
Yeah.
is like a big difference between all of them.
Not so much.
But it
So
works.
good.
You know,
So good.
it's simple. It's citrusy, woody. There is not so much to talk about, I feel.
Yeah.
Simple, efficient.
Simple,
That's what I would
efficient, gets compliments, smells really sexy.
Yeah.
I love when Pierre wears. I love when Pierre wears Bleu de Chanel because it just smells so good. That's all I can say about it. It smells good, sexy, fresh, and really classy at the same time.
Very classy, masculine,
Yeah.
versatile.
Yeah.
There is often, like I feel like a rivalry between Bleu de Chanel and Dior Sauvage.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, there is no debate.
Me too.
Like, really, this is by far much better.
Yeah.
Sauvage, I feel like it can be very, I don't know, common, like
Synthetic.
very synthetic, I feel.
Yeah.
Very young,
Yeah.
teenager boy.
Yeah.
I think this is really like, this can fit everyone, like a young boy, an older man. Like,
Exactly.
it's just so much better than Dior Sauvage.
Yeah. And very sexy.
Yeah.
I really love it. Somebody just the other day, they asked us at an event what was our favorite blue fragrance out of Dior Sauvage, Bleu de Chanel, and I think they asked us Acqua di Giuro maybe, and we both said Bleu de Chanel.
Yeah.
At the same time, we were like, Bleu de Chanel,
Yeah.
no debate. It's by far the best blue designer fragrance that there is on the market, in my opinion.
Next one, if you want to stay in the blue color, this is another one that I love. Actually, I was wearing it all summer. Casamorati, I'm not sure if it's, yeah, no, it's okay. So Casamorati, Mefisto.
Mm-hmm.
Personally, I think I finally found my favorite in the Xerjoff Casamorati
Yeah.
line. There is a lot that I love, like I love Uden, I love Naxos,
Torino 21.
Torino 21, I love it. There is a lot. But this one, it's one of those perfumes, the first time I smelled it, I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Like, I just love it. And it's probably because it reminded me maybe of some memories. Because when I was younger, I used to wear sometimes the Silver Mountain
Yeah.
from Creed. And I feel like it has some similarity. I would say that it's kind of similar, but this one is much more fresh at the opening.
Yeah.
Like, it's very citrusy. I think it's bergamot, lemon,
Yeah.
mandarin, like something like that. Super citrusy, so fresh. But yet, in the dry down, it has something more
It's like a clean muskiness.
clean, muskiness, woodiness,
Yeah.
nothing dark. It's very bright.
Yeah.
Amazing for summer.
And very, very, very classy, I think.
Yeah, very classy.
Like, it has this really classy, luxurious personality, and I feel like it could be a nice signature scent for a man.
Yeah.
Don't you think? Like, if you
Yeah.
wanted to buy one perfume and wear it all year round, it could
Yeah.
be a nice signature.
Exactly.
For
So
sure.
this one is really amazing.
Yeah.
I've been wearing it a lot. I love it, and I recommend.
Cool.
It's really good.
Alors.
To stay maybe in the freshies,
Okay.
this is one that we discovered super recently
Yeah.
in when we were in Cannes. It's from this amazing brand, Perris Monte Carlo. So this one is Arancia di Sicilia.
Okay.
You know me, my all-time favorite fresh. It's not a sort of secret anymore. I spoke about it so many times, and I still love it. For me, I'm struggling to find something as good.
Yeah.
It's Orange Sanguine by Atelier Cologne. I just use it if I want to smell for like 30 minutes.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
the lasting power is really terrible.
But I guess you just love...
I don't know, like it makes me happy to wear Orange Sanguine. And I've been struggling for a long time to find something that would bring me the same like kind of happiness, like something really citrusy, fresh.
Yeah.
And when we found this one, Arancia di Sicilia, that's kind of what I smelled at the first spray. You know, something really like fresh. It has something again a little musky.
Yeah.
Creamy in the back.
And I feel like it's sweeter than Orange Sanguine. Like there is a sweetness to this scent.
Yeah.
An addictive sweetness actually, but it's still fresh. It's very, very, very nice.
Yeah. I guess it's probably the difference in freshness. It comes from the type of citrus that is used. In Orange Sanguine, it's like blood orange, tangerine, I think, or something like that, which are very much more like bitter citrus.
Yeah.
This is more like a little more like you're saying
Sweet
sweet citrus.
Yeah.
So Arancia, I think it means orange in Italian. So orange is obviously a little more sweet.
Yeah.
It's more like a sweet citrus, but still it's amazing.
Still very refreshing.
Yeah.
Really nice.
I don't know, it's...
Because you have to put it up pretty close like this.
Okay. So if you still want to stay in the fresh category, don't worry, I have a lot of
Oriental,
like,
dark.
different things coming after, like much more sexy perfumes, for what I consider to be sexy. But to stay in the fresh, this is a recent discovery as well.
Mm-hmm.
Even as a brand, like we were not really familiar with it until recently, like a couple of months ago. It's called Basso from Sospiro. So first, I just love the velvety bottle.
Yeah,
I love
me
it.
too.
It's amazing. And this one I rediscovered with you, Terre d'Hermès, recently, which I was familiar with, but I didn't love when I was younger.
Yeah.
And I guess as long as you grow up, your taste evolves as well.
Yeah, definitely.
And I started actually to love Terre d'Hermès, like so classy, super masculine.
It's amazing.
Just so classy, masculine, powerful. I feel like this is like a niche version of Terre d'Hermès.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it smells exactly the same,
no.
but it's in the same direction. You know, Terre d'Hermès with something woody,
citrus, woody, spicy.
A little spicy in the top, like the peppery.
Yeah.
Basso is kind of in the same line. It's a little more citrusy in the opening, I feel.
Yeah.
But it has this like
dry
character, woody,
spicy, very sexy. Like I also want to tell him, how many times have I complimented you when you wear Basso?
Every time.
Every time. Like it has a beautiful sillage. When Pierre wears it and he walks in front of me, I can smell it in the trail and it just smells so sexy, and the power on this fragrance is very, very, very good. Like he sprays it on, let's say in the morning, and I can still smell it on his skin at night. And on his clothes. When I go to wash our clothes, I can smell Basso left over on his shirt, and it's so sexy to me. So sexy. Big compliment getter, lasts a long time. Pierre actually took this one with him to Corsica this summer, and he was wearing it, alternating it between Mefisto and Basso this summer.
Yeah. So it's just, and once again, I feel like it's very versatile. It's something I would wear during daytime. When it's hot, when it's less hot. And I've also been wearing it at night. Yeah. Like to feel classy, you know, at like a formal event and stuff. I've been wearing it, so I think it's would be a great signature.
Amazing.
That would fit many different situations.
I don't know why, but I absolutely love this one. It's very sexy, very classy, very refined, beautiful scent. Wow.
It's definitely worth a try.
Yeah.
And it's just beautiful.
Cool.
So next one, another amazing release from Parfums Marly.
It was released this year, right?
At the beginning of this year.
Yeah.
And I feel like the past masculine release from Marly, they were more like Cologne.
Yeah.
You know, like Sedley, Greenley.
Yeah.
They were much like very fresh, citrusy. Yeah. Yet powerful, but like for me, the real Marly DNA is like mega powerful perfume, like Oud, later on Carlo, Haltane.
Yeah.
And I missed that, but when this one came out, wow.
Yeah.
Like it was really love at first sniff.
For me too.
So addictive.
Yeah.
Incredible. Actually, I just sprayed it.
Wow.
It's amazing. It's just so powerful. It has like this freshness at the top, but for me it has something really sweet and addictive in the heart. Woody. I don't know. It's you cannot really pinpoint anything.
Yeah.
Like it's just like I think it's an amazing blend. I think it's in the line of if you like Oud for Greatness.
Yeah, for me, Oud for Greatness, it has this really like incensey kind of smoky touch. I don't feel that as much in Haltane. I get a really sweet, dry, masculine, woody fragrance. Like I get this really dry, woody scent with a lot of sweetness. I think there's some praline, some saffron. It's really amazing and
really addictive.
Really addictive.
It's amazing.
I think it would work really well in the cooler weather. Like,
Yeah.
I think this would be perfect for somebody that lives in a city or a country where it gets very cold.
But for an everyday.
Yeah, and every day in
Yeah.
the fall and winter, amazing.
Or a nice summer night.
Summer nights?
Let's
okay.
So
Alright.
next one is also one that we discovered in Cannes this year.
Yeah.
And same, it was like a wow at the first time sniffing it.
Yeah.
It's an Ojar, actually. Let's see. So it's from Ojar. So it's like a new Omani brand.
Yeah.
Um,
They were primarily focusing creating oils, but now they're making eau de parfum, which is
Yeah.
fantastic.
so we had them actually.
Yeah.
They were making rollers,
Yeah.
you know, which Demi and I were not fans because
Yeah.
when it comes to perfume, you like to take a shower.
Yeah.
So the roller was kind of weird, but they just released their eau de parfum collection, and this one was really the one that stood out for me.
Yeah.
Most of them were really amazing and
Yeah.
worth trying, but this one was just like my favorite by far
Yeah.
from the brand, for myself, obviously.
What is the name?
It's called Infusion Velours.
Infusion Velours for all of the English-speaking people.
Infusion Velours. It's just once again like a super classy
Yeah.
fragrance for men. I would more wear this to go out
Yeah.
myself,
Yeah.
you know.
But he's actually been wearing this one quite frequently as of late, and it smells so good, the trail that this fragrance leaves. Because guys, if you're going to get this one, just keep in mind it is a beast. This is a beast mode fragrance, very strong, very intense. It has a bit of fruitiness in the top. I think there's raspberries and blackcurrant.
Yeah.
It has this kind of incensey overall feeling. I think there may be a touch of oud in there. It's very powerful, very addictive, very strong, but very, very, very sexy on the skin.
Very sexy. I think it's marketed as unisex.
Yeah.
What do you think? For me, it's more for me
Okay.
than you. Like I would rather
Okay.
smell it on myself.
Because
than on
it's
you.
very powerful and it definitely has this like dry, smoky, woody dry down, which is very addictive. But I could agree with that. Maybe it's a touch more. I wouldn't even say masculine, to be honest. I think it just fits you really well when you wear this.
No, it's really like you're saying. It's like a little fruity in the opening, but
Yeah.
me, I'm not a fan of fruity perfumes as a man.
Yeah.
I love to smell them on a woman, but
Yeah.
not for myself. So this one, it's really well blended, so it doesn't get like the fruit doesn't stand out. Like it's just a great mix where
Yeah.
you get the fruit, but the incense, the woodiness at the same time.
Yeah.
And it's actually really hard to describe this.
It's really hard to describe. It's very well blended, very smooth,
Yeah.
very sexy, and very long lasting. This is, I would like to make this comparison, but take it with a grain of salt. I'm just saying, if you like Oud for Greatness, I feel like you would like Infusion Velours. Again, not because they smell similar, but they're definitely in that same universe of this like smoky, woody, little sweets fragrance that I think is absolutely addictive and very sexy.
So next,
This is like your current favorite.
next is my, it's the last perfume that I smelled that we have since like 1 year actually, so I feel really stupid.
And who
But-
was the person that told you to smell it?
Demi Rolling. Demi had it in Australia
Yeah.
for like maybe 3 years or something.
Yeah.
And so she brought most of the collection back to Dubai this year.
Yeah.
And we just opened like the suitcase and just placed the bottles on the shelves, and some of them didn't get the attention
Yeah.
at first. And one day Demi, she was like, "You should try this one, by the way, I'm sure you would love it." And
Obviously, he loved it.
I didn't know it, and when I first smelled it, I was like, "Whoa, that's interesting."
Yeah.
And I started to wear it myself, and I couldn't stop spraying it and smelling it and trying to analyze it. And since I think it's safe to say that it's really my most amazing recent discovery.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty unexpected actually, but it's unbelievable. Chopard, Oud Malaki. Oud Malaki, just like, wow.
Yeah.
Like for me, this is the definition in a perfume bottle of classiness.
Yeah, exactly. I just did a video of like rich men fragrances and I put this one in because that's what it smells like to me, really.
It's crazy. Like I was not familiar with the Chopard perfumes at all. We just have one in the blue bottle, the Haitian Vetiver, which I'm not the biggest fan, but this one is wonderful. Yep. So it's like a little sweet, woody, resinous. And once again, I'm not too familiar with the notes, but it's like...
There's a little bit of tobacco, there is some oud, I think, woodiness. I agree, I get this kind of sweet, buttery, woody scent, like very smooth, very well blended, very complex, very refined.
Super refined.
And it's incredible. And also remember, we went to the outlet mall and they always have this line from Chopard discounted. So if you're interested in this fragrance, you can pick it up really, really cheap, either online or in like an outlet in your city. Keep an eye out. If you guys do find it, just pick it up. It is absolutely amazing.
But it's a crime that it's discounted because this like should be like.
It's Dominique, no?
Dominique Ropion. Yeah.
Dominique Ropion.
But yeah, it's
magnificent.
It's amazing, really addictive. I feel like also this one projects a lot.
A lot,
And I wore it the other day and someone told me that I smelled amazing.
Yeah, somebody in the perfume industry. Yeah. So that's
actually,
a big compliment.
2 people, because I wore it at the beauty awards.
Yeah.
No, I wore it during the day, at daytime. And yeah, I got so many compliments and...
It's a really, really incredible fragrance. And really for me, amazing. I would say it's more like a business meeting sort of scent or a formal situation. Like if you're going to like an event at night, you have something really nice on. Oud Malaki is like the perfect touch, or even for like a business meeting or something like that, it's a very refined fragrance to wear.
So yeah, this might be my new current favorite to feel like classy, formal, to go out.
This and Basso.
Yes, but Basso, like it's more like
easy.
I wouldn't necessarily wear this during the day unless I go to a perfume event where people would judge me. But no, this is so classic. For me, this could be like a Tuxedo perfume.
Exactly. Yeah.
So next one, to stay in the woody.
Okay.
This is nothing like Oud Malaki. This one is more. It's something that I would consider to be more simple, which is actually, I guess, the aim of the brand. So it's obvious. So it's the new obvious Oud. So obvious, as you can guess from the name of the brand, the scents are supposed to be obvious. So it's always like a work around one main ingredient.
Yeah.
And obviously combining it with other notes to highlight the main ingredient. So this one is their newest, is un oud. So this one is around oud.
Yeah.
But personally, I never smelled like a oud perfume like that ever.
Too.
For me, this is really something like
super likable.
It's easy. Like it's a very Western approach to working oud.
Yeah.
Like it's nothing like the Oriental, Middle Eastern. Approach
animalic,
to oud, where it's like powdery, it's rose, animalic, too strong, which we love a lot of them, but this is completely different. This is more like a clean oud.
And quite transparent, and it's very airy. Like there is an airiness to this fragrance, and it is very, very sexy.
Yeah, no, it's really...
Can I smell it?
Yeah.
It's amazing. Amazing.
For me, it has a little sweetness also in it that make it like very addictive as well.
Yeah. In the dry down.
In the dry down, but you don't get more than like 4 or 5 different notes in this one. Like I think it's quite easy to understand. I'm not sure about the notes once again, but it's I feel like it's quite easy to understand. Yeah. And it doesn't change so much. Yeah. Like in the dry down after it gets woody, but at the top you get like sweetness, something a little addictive, wood. Like it's really nice.
And
it's
something
really...
is touch smoky as well.
Yeah.
I don't know what that's coming from, but I'm getting smokiness. But actually smelling it from the tester strip, it actually smells much better on the skin. Yeah. Because Pierre, he's been wearing this one quite a lot. And whenever he wears it, I absolutely love it. It's very, very, very addictive. And it smells much better on someone's skin than it does right here. But it's absolutely amazing, guys. If you wanted a more easy, approachable oud scent, that is...
It's also amazing to layer.
Yeah.
I'm always layering this one with something maybe citrusy as well.
Yeah.
You know, and
no, he made some really interesting combinations with the oud.
Actually, the combination where Demi told me that that you complimented the most on me, it was a mix between this one and here, Angel Share.
Yeah, this is
so
an
one time
amazing combo.
I mixed those two and she was shocked.
Yeah, it was very, very, very sexy. And we went on a date that night.
Yes, and I was the dessert.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was, Anyways, amazing perfume, woody, easy to understand, great to layer.
Yeah.
I recommend. So next one, it's one that I discovered this year. It's not one of my recent discoveries from the last 2 months. I discovered it earlier this year.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure maybe I spoke about it in one of our videos, one of the last videos we did together.
So, but
Anyways, it's one of those perfumes where I really felt something when I smelled it for the first time. It was at one of my friend's place, and he doesn't really have a lot of perfumes.
Yeah.
And I was like, "What are you wearing? Like, it's incredible!" And I saw this one, Ford Noir, so just Noir.
Yeah, it's not the Noir Extreme, which is much more famous than this one.
Yeah.
But I think this one is better.
Me, I love this one. It's a Ford Noir. It's Eau de Parfum.
Yeah.
Even though it's not the Extreme. And actually, someone got it from me as a gift. It was you. I think the name is perfect because Noir, if you don't know in French, it means sidewalk. Really mysterious. It's dark.
Yeah.
It's resinous. It's addictive.
Yeah.
It's super sexy.
Super sexy.
Like on a guy.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you could wear it yourself?
I think I could, but I much prefer to smell it on Pierre because, well, first of all, I bought it for him, but secondly, I think it has this really like masculine sexiness to it.
Yeah.
Dark, like you said, a bit resinous, a bit spicy, a bit ambery. It's very, very, very sexy. And actually, I think it's much more sexy than Tom Ford Noir Extreme, which I also personally love. But that fragrance is more sweet, it's more cocooning, it's more comforting. This is more like sexy, like in your face sexy. Wow.
Yeah, no, it's like woody. It's I always say resinous, but I guess the term is balsamic.
Yeah, it has a very balsamic
feeling. Very
feeling.
balsamic. I think there's a lot of like opoponax, resins.
Something like that.
Some of the balms, like it's just it's a masterpiece.
And dark, a bit smoky.
I feel like this is more of a night out perfume. You want to feel sexy, leather jacket, full black.
Oh yeah.
You know. And this is just so sexy, masculine, resinous, dark, mysterious.
Yeah, very mysterious.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Tom Ford Noir, one of my best discoveries this year by far. Stay in the same direction, but in a very refined version of it. Something much more complex, but in the same direction. It's one of the recent discoveries.
Yeah.
This one actually.
Yeah.
And actually, I spoke with the founder of the brand because Demi, she got a few perfumes from the line.
Yeah.
And then we had the chance to meet with the founder, and I told him that I was really into like the dark, mysterious, resinous, balsamic patchouli, which actually there is patchouli in Tom Ford Noir, which I love patchouli. And that's what I told him. This was my vibe, and he was like, "Well, you should try this one from my collection." And that's where I found Black Gemstone from Stephane and Beluga. And to be honest, when we received the package, I didn't smell it. I don't know, I didn't get a chance to smell it. And when he told me, I went in our collection and I saw that we had it, and I was like, let me try this. And again, wow, impressed at the first sniff.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is much more.
That's my reaction.
This is, so Tom Ford Noir, for me, it's something more balsamic, resinous, a little sweet patchouli, but compared to this one makes the Tom Ford Noir smell like commercial.
Yeah.
Because this one is something like much more intense, much stronger.
Yeah. Darker.
It has like a little powderiness. It's much more oriental.
Yeah.
I would say,
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what are the resins inside. I think it was frankincense.
Yeah, for sure. But what I get and I find super sexy. For me, it's like very dark. It has a bit of spice. It has a leathery touch to it if you smell it.
Yeah.
I feel like a leathery feeling, but I don't think leather in the notes. But it's quite ambery, resinous, a little bit smoky, sweet in a way as well. But it is just wow.
But yeah, and I don't know, once again, it's full black.
Yeah.
I think maybe it's marketing or anything, but just the bottle, it makes me, like I feel the vibe.
Yeah.
You know, full black gemstone.
Yeah.
I love the branding of Stephane Beluga personally. And I just, I'm attracted to the bottle.
Yeah.
And I just love to smell like this.
Yeah. Where would you wear this fragrance?
Same, just to go out.
Night out.
Like to attract.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, then you're not wearing it ever again.
No. Cuir Beluga. So the opening. Me from this collection, I'm a big fan of Spiritueuse Double Vanille from Guerlain, and Bois d'Arménie. Actually, also which I rediscovered last week at the Guerlain event. So those two are amazing for me, and
Conquer Imperial as well.
Yeah, but me Spiritueuse Double Vanille is probably my favorite and the most beautiful vanilla scent for me, and so rediscovered this one.
Yeah.
I feel like the opening has something like Spiritueuse Double Vanille, like it's super vanilla when you first spray it, like sweet, addictive vanilla, you know.
Yeah.
And I just sprayed it actually before the video to see
Can I say?
a little more about the dry down.
Oh,
and the vanilla is still there, but after the top notes, when the perfume starts to like settle, you get more like a leathery, woody, creamy vibe to it. It's incredible.
Yeah,
like,
really incredible.
I love it. And this is very unisex, I feel.
Very unisex. Actually, the whole entire Art Materials collection is completely unisex.
Yeah.
Everything, literally everything from the line is unisex.
So,
but me as well, Cuir Beluga is one of my favorites. My favorite number one is Angelique Noir, but Cuir Beluga is very sexy, and on a man it smells super addictive.
Yeah, and you can share it with your partner.
Exactly.
It's just beautiful. I just wanted to speak about maybe a few, I'm not going to speak long about them, but a few that we don't have, and Christmas is approaching.
Oh, wow.
No, I'm kidding. But a few that we don't have, but that I smelled when we were in the duty free or when we went to Bloomingdale's, to the mall and stuff. And I also was really impressed, and I wish to add them to my collection soon. First is, I always forget the name, so I'm gonna
Indigo
check.
Tanzanite?
Yeah, one that I recently discovered was one of the latest one from Armani Privé, so Indigo Tanzanite. Amazing.
Or Indigo Tanzanite.
Indigo Tanzanite. For me, Indigo Tanzanite. I first sprayed it, I was like, I'm in love. It was like sweet, almondy, balsamic, patchouli, amazing.
Yeah.
Another one that I smelled at duty free this year was Penhaligons, so I love Halfeti, the original one that is like super creamy sandalwood,
woody, patchouli,
dry, very dry woody,
little green,
like very classic, very masculine, like gentleman.
Yeah.
And I discovered Halfeti Cedar at the airport, which Demi was not the biggest fan of, but me, as soon as I smelled it, I was like, whoa, like I need this. And so Penhaligons, Halfeti Cedar, I think would be one of my favorites as well.
Okay.
It was super woody, but it has this like sweetness that made it less dry than the original Halfeti.
Okay.
I don't know, it was just amazing. And as I was saying before, when I was talking about Cuir Beluga, Bois d'Arménie is on the wish list as well.
From the same collection.
Wow, it was just too good. And I feel like I need to have this one.
Hint,
so
hint. That's it, I guess.
That's it.
Well,
there was a lot.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I had the chance to discover a lot of great perfumes recently.
Yeah.
And I hope you like my list. And I tried to speak about things that I didn't spoke about in previous videos. Things that I really love, that I'm gonna keep wearing. For a lot of them, with the winter coming in Dubai, so in the snow and stuff. I'm excited to get a chance to wear the
more heavier
ones soon, because now the better days are coming in Dubai, and at night
Yeah.
it's gonna be the little sweater season.
Yeah.
So perfect season to wear Oud Malaki, Cuir Beluga,
Yeah.
Ford Noir, Haltane, Black Gemstone.
Yeah.
Some of the ones that I spoke about.
For sure. I think he had a really good list of like some freshies, some more intense, some more classy. I love the list. You guys know if you watch my channel that I've spoken about almost every single fragrance from this list in my
Did you?
previous videos. Almost every
Yeah.
single one, I would say. Maybe except for like one or two. And I love the list. You guys know my favorites being like Basso, Oud Malaki, Tom Ford Noir, Bleu de Chanel, and maybe Black Gemstone as well is one of my top favorites. So that's it.
I was very influenced to wear Basso at the beginning, and it worked actually.
It's just amazing.
Yeah. She was like, you should wear this one, you should wear this one, and I said to wear it once, twice, 3 times.
And then I don't, no, I tell him to wear something
amazing.
once, and then
I
I
love
don't
it.
have to say anything else, and then he just falls in love with the fragrance himself. So
Yeah.
that's it. Then guys, let us know what else you want to see from Pierre-Louis. If you want to see his favorite for the fall and winter, like specific, very heavy oriental scents for the fall and winter that he loves. Not that we even have a winter over here, but anyway, he can definitely do that.
Well, I spoke about a few in this
Give
list.
him some positive affirmation, some positive feedback so that he will come back more often onto my channel. And that's it. Thank you
Yes.
guys for watching, and we will see you soon. Bye bye.